Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and today we have a cool reading for you guys, and I hope you guys are well. And before we begin, if you would like a free 5-minute psychic reading, you can get one with Mystic Sense, and the link is below in the description box. You can click on that and read all about their Mystic Sense, right? If you would like a reading with me, you may get one of those. Please see the About tab here on my YouTube page. Various readings are available. I have the promotional video is still available. That is a 30-minute private video link for $60, and I have video chat readings that we do on FaceTime and Telegram and whatever else may work for you. But yeah, we have those available. We have a phone reading if you don't want to do the technology. And I also have psychic readings. Yeah, I do, and those are available. And I will be putting out the testimonials. I have to contact a few people that I've done readings on, right? And they are working out just fine. Here's my Silva grad in the back, right? And I'm pointing that out because when you're a Silva grad, they teach you to, up your psychic abilities. They teach you to hone them. Yeah, they do, right? And they teach you other things, right? It is a self-help program. It's a life coach program, right? Yeah, and it's to help you manifest and take care of problems in your life, right? Yeah, it is. And to become a psychic, yeah, and yeah, it's basically, yeah, it is, right? That sounds so cool. Let's see what we got, you guys, and let's see what we have, Capricorn, and yeah, and as I said, I hope you guys are well, right? Let's see what we got. And we start with the Nine of Cups, and here we see the Penguin, right? And he said, where's my cup of I don't know what he likes to drink, you guys. He probably likes to drink, some type of fish juice, right? But here he is, and he's real cute. And maybe he's a puffin. I think he's a puffin, right? Yeah, gratitude and fulfillment. And this is the Nine of Cups. They call it shells. That's okay. And so somebody here, Capricorn, is your wish, or you have a wish. We also have with it, dun, 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 the Night of the Soul, right? Yeah. And I like to call this the dark night of the soul because it was hella dark, right? It was. And so, that card, Capricorn, talks about this man here. He went to go talk to this man, and he goes, why are you enlightened? And why am I not enlightened? Something like that, right? And he said, why do I feel like my life is not, it never doesn't work out well for me, right? And why? And so he basically, pulls him into the water, and he says, come over here. And he starts to drown him. And once he starts drowning him, he goes, and the guy comes up, he goes, oh, I got it. It's almost like he has to suffer something really hard to wake up. This is about waking up. And I feel like it's a spiritual awakening. It is. And that night of the soul here, let's look at it because it is something that maybe you might laugh at here. But let's see what it says here if you like this kind of wisdom, right? And this is mainly based on the Tao, right? Man discovers in the world only what he already has in him, but he needs the world to discover it. To discover it, action and suffering are necessary. Okay, Hugo von Hofmannsthal wrote that. He wasn't a Chinese man, or he wasn't really about the Tao, but he was, he looks like a Dutch philosopher, or he does with his name. Maybe he's German, I'm not sure. But the point about this is that somebody woke up here by suffering, and that's what I have said here. One day, Farid, a mystic Sufi, right, met a man down at the river who said to him, I feel you are enveloped by a divine aura. You seem absolutely happy, while I am so unhappy, and yet I do not feel any desire to look for the divine. What should I do? What must I do? How can I create that desire? Yeah. And Farid looked at the man and said, come, bathe with me. Bathe with me. Perhaps while you are in the water, the answer will be given to you, right? Water can be very enlightening and healing. And the man was a bit surprised, but followed him just the same. When the man immersed himself in the water, Farid jumped on him and held him under. The man began beating about, like trying to, come to the top of the water, struggling with all his might. But Farid was very big and strong, while the other man was small. But when your life is at stake, you succeed in freeing yourself. And this man yelled, what are you doing? I only wanted to know how to reawaken the desire in my heart to look for the divine, and you tried to kill me. Farid said, tell me, when I held you under the water and you were drowning, what thoughts were in your head? The man said, my life was in danger. I wanted to get out of the river, but it wasn't a thought, it was my whole being. Try to simply understand the entire context of this world. If you feel it is similar to a dark, cloudy night that is destroying you, jump out of it. The real question is not how to look for the truth. God, the true realization is to understand that where you think life is, life does not exist at all, only death. He's just saying here basically that, Capricorn, your person went through this major awakening and they suffered through it. Yeah. And they realized that their unhappiness was kind of their own doing. It's really what it is. We have strength and empowerment. We do. And that's what they're doing, Capricorn. After the man tried to drown him, right? Your person said, oh, screw that, right? I'd rather be afloat and on top of the water and go be with Capricorn, right? Why should I drown, right? Kind of like that. And the strength card and the empowerment is showing what they have gained from the night of the soul. Or this is what you're doing, Capricorn. You could be saying, don't make fun of me, maybe, right? I'm not sure because the readings could be switched, but hey. We all pretty much learned the hard way. Yeah, the night of the soul is too. I've been through it myself. Yeah, I have. I'm not going to say what it was, but it was pretty rough. And yeah, it was. And it's interesting how sometimes, we learn so much from it, like almost right away. But you continue to learn from it as you live. It's kind of a trip, right? Yeah, that can talk about kind of a quick, kind of abrupt awakening, but it can talk about also, you're still going through kind of baby steps, or not really, but gradual. You're still going through it gradually. Let's begin, and we start, Capricorn, with the Sun card, and here he is, and he's a toddler kind of, but he's in his birthday suit, right? These are from back in the day, but it's the messages that are relevant here. And he has the red flag, and he's bringing the truth. But I feel like what it is your person here, this night of the soul was most likely a major red flag for them. I hope it was, right? Because for some people it's not. They just keep being unhappy, and they keep listening to kind of society, right? They do, and it's the worst, right? It is completely the worst, but we don't have time to discuss that today. No, we don't. But here, Capricorn, the awakening here has made this person happy after this, or made you happy after the strength and the empowerment has set in. And it definitely has, because the empowerment is confirming the strength, and the strength comes from the night of the soul. Yeah. And let's see who we have, Capricorn. And we start with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Ouch. We have the Lovers here, Capricorn. We have the Hanged Man, the Page of Pentacles reversed. The Ace of Pentacles is on your mind. It's a new beginning. You go, Capricorn, right? And so, whatever you think about, you will manifest. You manifest your thoughts, right? Keep thinking positive. Yeah, but you can't have negative thoughts about other things. You have to be positive in everything you do. Yeah, you do. It's, for some people it's not that easy, but but you do. You have to first, and that's what they teach you in Silva. You first control your thoughts, and then you go on to hone your psychic abilities, right? And it's all you really need, right? And so, but your mindset, Capricorn, is pretty positive here, right? Maybe you want a giant gold coin, Capricorn, right? I hope you have some, because you're going to need it, because they're beating the dollar down every day, and it's not just happening, or it's with intent. Yeah, it is. So let's get back to this. We have the World card, and she's here dressed. She's not dressed, Capricorn, but she is very beautiful, I have to say, and I'm going to cover her up. And the World card, interesting here in your environment. Somebody's coming full circle in their life, and it is after the night of the soul. It is, all right. And you might have to help this person, Capricorn, and sing to them, and just kind of rub their back or something, right? Maybe if they like their feet rubbed, you'll do that too. Make sure they're nice feet, Capricorn, because like I don't rub anybody's feet who, I said, yeah, they have to be nice, okay? Or at least not terrible, right? And yeah, if anybody has foot problems out there, right, just you can fix them with vinegar. What's it called? Apple cider vinegar, and it's a little kind of tools for your feet, right? Pedicure, and you can, right, massage them and just soak them, and yeah, in case there's any foot problems out there, right? That's not really funny, right? No. You'd be surprised what you can do with natural natural measures. Let's get back to this, Capricorn. And yeah, and we start with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel like it's you, Capricorn. Maybe you're losing money here, but I don't think so. It doesn't always have to be money. Of course not. I don't feel like this reading is particularly about money. No, it's definitely about love and somebody's spiritual growth. Somebody has awakened big time. Yeah, they did. And you have the lovers crossing you, and we'll cover the lovers because they have them. They're in their birthday suits entirely here, and it's a very it is. It's pretty telling here what's going on here. And here's Eve standing, looking up. They're both looking up at the angel who is like this, blessing them and coming to like declare something to them, right? And to protect them. I believe, and excuse me, you guys, Eve is next to the apple tree. Maybe it was a plum tree. I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter here, but the snake is there. This is all about desire, and it looks like there is fire in the background. But this is crossing you. Maybe there's a Gemini here. I beg your pardon, you guys. But I feel like what's happening here is that you have the Hangman as well. Somebody's sacrificing something after a major awakening. Sacrificing their life, sacrificing a relationship, sacrificing a way of being or a way of belief system, but there is some type of definite. And that's what happens in the night of the soul, right? Something always gets sacrificed, but it is for gain, right? We live in cycles, and it's like, sometimes we have to accept things, right? Even if you are in your great divine power, sometimes we have to accept endings or cycles, right? Yeah. It's how it is, right? Can depend on your natal chart too, but we always have to kind of accept some things, and we learn and we move on. But you have the Hangman, Capricorn, in the root. This is why it's all happening. I'm not sure what happened here. I think the water went around the wrong pipe. Yeah, Capricorn, it went down the smoke pipe, right? Yeah, it did. Let's see what we got here. Supposed to go down the water pipe. Let's see what we have, you guys. Oh yeah, let's see what we have. And we have the Ten of Swords reversed, Capricorn. Yeah, wow. Trying to see if these are all reversed. No, they're not. And Capricorn, somebody made a choice here after the dark night to rebuild with you. And I feel like they chose an ending in their life, some type of ending. And yeah, I'll show you guys the Ten of Swords right here. And here it is with crossing here, right? Crossing the lovers. Definitely somebody's in love with you here. Somebody who went through the dark night, the night of the soul. Yeah, and and if they were with somebody, they're like, oh no, I can't even think of being with you ever again because I've changed so immensely, right? And here is, excuse me, we have the Hanged Man, right? Let's get a card on the Hanged Man for Capricorn, and we have the Six of Cups. Yeah, somebody is definitely sacrificing something. They had a major awakening or epiphany here about their life and about their beliefs, I believe. But here is the Six of Cups, right? And so this is warm and fuzzy feelings. This is like, I got to get back to a place where I feel nurtured, right? Where I feel where I think somebody's great for me. Yeah. And so this is you, Capricorn. The Page of Pentacles shows up reversed in the past, right? This is like, I don't value something anymore. There's no fertility here. There's nothing's going to grow, right? And here is the Four of Cups here. And the Four of Cups is a rejection, basically. Rejecting, somebody could be rejecting maybe like another relationship, or maybe it's cultural beliefs. Hey, I still love you guys, but I don't believe the way this is too this is too kind of old-fashioned, or holding me back, or not letting me stand in my divine power. Yeah. And so it depends, right? Could be, could be religious too, could be, but who this is, whoever this energy here is, whoever was who went through the night of the soul, I believe. And so what's on your mind, Capricorn, or your mindset, or the way you believe, something like that, is the Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. And so Capricorn, you want this person to drop somebody, or you're dropping somebody to have this new beginning, right? Four of Pentacles reversed. Let it go. And Four of Cups again in this reading, because I'm using the sister decks, right? The little itty bitty and, the full size deck here. And yeah, here's the Four of Cups. This is in the near future. But this, this timing could be today, tonight, this weekend, a couple days ago, right? Yeah, it could be. And let's see what else we have. It could be coming soon. And the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior here. Yeah, and somebody has courage here. But they've been kind of beaten down, but they still have the courage. The Nine of Wands is the resilient. I really like to call him, well, they call him the wounded warrior, because he has been wounded, and he is a warrior. He's fighting to move forward. And, this is some type of an ending. It is. With the Six of Pentacles is in your concern, Capricorn, right? And, yeah, and maybe somebody's giving to poor people here, right? Maybe they are. But, this is the Six of Pentacles. He's given to the beggars, but I feel like your concern more is a give and take union, like sharing, because that's what he's doing, right? He's holding the scales, and they're balanced evenly, and we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you want most likely a give and take relationship with this person, and you could be waiting maybe for this love offer, the Knight of Cups, right? I feel like it's coming. I feel like it is, definitely, Capricorn. The World card sits in your environment. Let's get a card on the World card for Capricorns. For Capricorn, and maybe your persons could be there. These could be their cards, could be, definitely. Five of Swords showing up, Capricorn, in your environment. A cycle is ending, and there is a loss and a gain here, or a victory and a defeat. There really is here, and the Five of Swords is here to show it that it is a difficult ending, or or something that feels like a defeat here. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like you are the victor here. Yeah, and the World card is showing ending something. And there's a maturity here when we see the World card. It's like, I know what I want. I've awakened. This Night of the Soul will make you mature. Oh my goodness, dude. That'll drop you on your ass and drop you on your head, Capricorn. Yeah, that's how bad that is. It can really wake you up. And so now somebody is leaving something behind where they kind of felt defeated themselves, right? That's what the whole idea of the Night of the Soul is, right? That's why he went to the Ascended Master, and he said, why are you happy and I'm not? And I don't even feel motivated enough to seek the divine. And he said, well, when the shit hits the fan and it gets bad enough, you'll start to look for the divine, and that's what your person has done. I feel like you have awakened them to do that, right? And here's the Eight of Swords, and this is your hopes, and it's showing up with the Eight of Swords, Capricorn. So you want somebody to release you, or you want them to release somebody else and release you from waiting, maybe, right? From waiting and hoping, like, definitely here. This is what you are hoping for. This is what you want. You could be releasing somebody. Release the restriction. Yeah, that's what is going on here. And it's being done with the Night of the Soul, right? Yeah. This guy said, what am I, I'm sitting here kind of like maybe feeling sorry for myself, right? And I almost drowned, right? And start to pay attention to what's important here, right? Yeah. And and so we have the Knight of Wands and the outcome, Capricorn. Let's get a card on the Knight of Wands. And this whole reading is somebody's taking action here because they are empowered with their courage and their awakening and their night of the soul. Right? And it was the night of the soul, the night of the psyche, the night of your soul, the night of your divine being. Yeah, and so we have the Five of Wands here in the outcome. So somebody's taking action here, and there's going to be maybe a fight here, but this is a struggle, like in the sense of philosophy in this reading, like kind of talking about, how this reading is kind of being seen, or feelings kind of about this. This is somebody's taking action, and they are definitely standing up with courage. This is your person taking action. And this Five of Wands is like, I'm ready for the fight. Remember, we have empowered and strength, right? I'm ready for the challenge, because this is about challenges and strife, and I'm ready for it. I'll take it on. Yeah, somebody has their balls here, Capricorn. They do, right? And we're not talking about jack and balls. No, you guys know what jack and balls are. I've got my little daughter, my little granddaughter, Jax, and for some reason I started calling it jack and balls, and my daughter-in-law was like laughing. She goes, well, I just used to call it Jax. I go, me too, but for some reason. Anyway, I'm being silly and kind of a little maybe uncouth here. Let's say we have the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn, your person's cards for the extended. The first card they have is possessiveness. This talks about let go of something, really, but hold on to what's really important to you. Hold on to your own. Hold on to your courage. Hold on to your beliefs. Hold on to what is really important to you. But this really talks about, interesting, the Four of Pentacles in the upright, the Four of Gems. It talks about only possess what is good for you. The card is possessiveness, and that's what your person's doing. They're only holding on to what is really important to them. Now they know what it is, what's important. After the night of the soul, yeah, Capricorn, maybe they don't know how to swim, right? Yeah, don't let them go in the water, Capricorn, if they can't swim, all right? Yeah. And we have Tristan, and this is the Prince of Cups here. This is like the Knight of Cups. And Tristan is here in the crossing energy, Capricorn. Tristan really loved Isolde, right? He died in the end, but Tristan talks about a forbidden love, and maybe this is kind of forbidden. It could be forbidden in the sense that your person maybe is married to somebody else at the moment, but they're not going to stay, Capricorn. And if they are married, it looks like a marriage from hell. It kind of does here, just because of your person being, it looks like they were so sad with the Night of the Soul, right? Let's look at the Prince of Cups. Let's look at what they have to say about Tristan, right? Yeah, I like Tristan's name. It's kind of cool. For me, it sounds like a girl's name, though, but hey, whatever, right? Tristan. Let's see what it says here. The Prince of Cups. Where is the Prince of Cups? Here. And here he is. And this is dreams to reality. Yeah, because he was in love with Isolde, and they had their dream come true, like right at the end, kind of, right? It was short-lived because he died, right? He died fighting in this war, basically. But they were kind of forbidden. And this talks about bringing your dreams into reality. Yeah, and right here, your person's, why it's all happening for them is dream right here. We know they're holding on to this dream with you, Capricorn. We're going to end this reading. Yeah, they're all super affordable, the extended. It's below in the description box. And we have a 10-card oracle and a 10-card tarot spread. This is how we do it over there, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here. God bless you guys. Please remember to, to like, share, and subscribe.